Here's a luxury design secret most people miss. The priciest element in a home office isn't marble or mahogany, it's silence. Design for quiet first, and everything else reads opulent. Zone your desk away from traffic, lay dense rugs, and use upholstered pieces to tame echo. Suddenly, even simple furnishings feel elevated. Welcome to Decor Like a Dream, where we turn everyday rooms into refined retreats with thoughtful details that heighten focus, comfort, and the joy of meaningful work. Think of your layout like a tailored suit. Structure creates confidence. Anchor the space with a commanding desk, then balance it with generous negative space so the room breathes. Arrange a guest chair for conversation rather than clutter, keeping pathways clear. A single statement lamp and low credenza can visually elongate small rooms. The result is a calm, high-end rhythm that makes every task feel composed, precise, and worthy of your time, attention, and ambition. Lighting sets the mood, and layering it signals luxury. Use a trio: ambient overhead for even coverage, task lighting aimed at the work surface, and accent lights that graze shelves or art. Warm, dimmable bulbs create a soft glow that flatters wood tones and metals. Place lights at varied heights to sculpt depth. As daylight changes with the seasons, you'll still maintain that golden, consistent brilliance that invites long sessions without strain, stress, or visual fatigue. Color quietly directs focus. Choose a restrained palette. Think inky charcoal, taupe and bone, with one deep accent like forest, oxblood or peacock. Keep walls calm, then let the accent appear in leather, velvet, or lacquered accessories. This micro-theater of contrast reads sophisticated without shouting. For spring, refresh textiles. In winter, deepen tones with cashmere throws. The base remains timeless while seasonal switches keep energy fresh, intentional, and supportive of every creative challenge you tackle. Materials communicate authority. Mix matte and gloss. A satin-painted wall beside a polished desk. Brushed brass hardware near crystal paperweights. Aim for 3 textures in proximity. Soft, hard, reflective, so the eye dances without chaos. Natural stone coasters, a stitched blotter, and ribbed glass bring quiet glamour. Luxury isn't about more. It's about mastery of finish, where surfaces contribute to a refined, tactile story you enjoy touching daily while your productivity gains effortless momentum. Chairs make or break daily comfort, and comfort reads expensive. Seek ergonomics wrapped in elegance, curved backs, supportive seats, and breathable upholstery. A swivel base lets you pivot gracefully between tasks, while armrests encourage poised posture. Pair with a low-pile rug for easy rolling and stable footing. If budget matters, upgrade the chair first. It's the piece your body notices every minute. Even modest rooms feel elevated when seating whispers bespoke attention and care. Storage is serenity disguised. Hide paperwork within lined drawers and use boxes to corral cables, lenses, or stationery. Open shelving becomes a stage for curated objects. A few heavy books, a sculptural vase, a framed diploma. Leave breathing room between pieces. Negative space reads premium. Choose uniform binders and label spines neatly. When everything has a defined address, your workflow becomes frictionless, and the room projects quiet, executive composure that clients and colleagues instinctively respect. Tech should vanish into the architecture. Route cables through grommets, mount a power strip under the desk, and use slim, fabric-wrapped cords that look intentional rather than messy. A wireless keyboard and sculptural monitor stand free your surface. Consider a ventilated charging drawer for discreet overnight juicing. When technology serves like an attentive butler, present when needed, invisible otherwise, your office gains an aura of minimal precision that feels profoundly high-end and calm. Art adds gravitas without needing a gallery budget. Choose one large, moody piece to ground the room or a grid of smaller works with matching frames for discipline. Black and white photography, abstract landscapes, or architectural studies suit most styles. Float frames or generous mats create air around each composition. Swap prints seasonally to refresh energy. Paired with subtle picture lights, curated art telegraphs taste, purpose, and a confident voice that elevates everyday productivity and presence. Luxury embraces scent and sound as design tools. Keep a diffuser with cedar, fig, or bergamot to signal work mode. Then transition to lavender or amber after hours. Build a quiet playlist that suits deep concentration, instrumental, piano, or soft electronica at low volume. These micro-cues train your brain and make routines feel intentional. The office becomes a sanctuary where tasks unfold smoothly, wrapped in sensory layers that feel private, polished, restorative, and unmistakably yours. Small spaces can feel grand with vertical thinking. Use tall bookcases, ceiling height curtains, or a statement pendant to draw the eye upward. Choose a compact desk with slim legs and a wall-mounted task light to free floor space. Mirrors opposite windows amplify daylight and suggest depth. Keep the palette cohesive so boundaries blur. When every inch works with purpose, even the smallest nook projects presence, quiet confidence, and the tailored couture quality associated with private libraries. Budget-friendly elegance thrives on restraint. Invest in one hero piece, perhaps the chair or the light, and let the rest be quietly capable. Upgrade hardware on a simple cabinet, add linen shades to modest lamps, and choose thick, textured paper for notepads. Frame fabric remnants like art and repurpose vintage trays as organizers. These strategic moves deliver the feeling of custom design without the invoice, proving that intelligence, editing, and intention beat excess in the luxury equation. Seasonal refreshes keep motivation high. In spring, introduce botanicals, lighter textures, and crisp ceramics. Summer welcomes woven baskets and airy linen to counter heat. Autumn leans into burnished metals and terracotta accents, while winter thrives on wool, velvet, and deeper woods. Rotate only a few accents, a pillow, a throw, a desk catch-all to shift mood. The architecture remains steady while the atmosphere flexes, making your office feel perpetually tuned to the calendar's rhythm and your energy. Design principles clarify decisions. Start with hierarchy. The desk is the stage, lighting the spotlight, and storage the backstage crew. Next, balance. Pair heavier pieces with lighter ones across the room. Finally, repetition. Echo a metal finish, a wood tone, or a shape 3 times to unite the story. When these rules guide choices, the result looks effortless and expensive because it's coherent. Consistency is the secret language of luxury design and calm, sustainable productivity. Textiles soften edges and boost acoustics. A dense rug underfoot anchors the zone, while lined curtains manage light and echo. Layer a throw over the chair for texture and warmth during late sessions. Choose natural fibers, wool, linen, cotton, for breathability and a subtle upscale hand. Keep patterns restrained. Pinstripes, herringbone, or quiet geometrics add sophistication without distraction. The tactile harmony invites longer, more pleasant focus while supporting posture, temperature control, and quiet confidence. Metal finishes are the jewelry of the room. Choose one primary metal, brass, bronze, chrome, or blackened steel, and allow a secondary in small doses. Match door handles, lamp necks, and drawer pulls where practical for a curated look. Avoid mixing too many tones. Cohesion equals credibility. When light catches these accents, the room shimmers rather than shouts. This measured sparkle is the hallmark of mature luxury that withstands trends, intense schedules, and everyday creative experimentation. Greenery adds life and measured informality. Opt for sculptural plants with architectural leaves, like rubber, fiddle leaf, or snake plants. A single oversized pot on the floor can be more elegant than several small ones. Use a discreet watering schedule and elevate pots with risers to protect floors. The dialogue between organic forms and precise furniture relaxes the atmosphere, making deep work feel less rigid and more human. An essential nuance in refined, resilient office design. Personalization becomes powerful when edited. Display a few objects with stories. A vintage pen, a travel memento, a family photo in a museum-grade frame. Keep surfaces mostly clear, allowing these items to command attention. Rotate pieces occasionally to prevent visual fatigue. This curated intimacy feels luxurious because it respects your narrative without clutter. The office becomes not only a workplace but a private gallery of meaning that fuels creativity, resolve, and professional identity. Maintain momentum with systems that feel beautiful. A daily inbox tray, a weekly planning board, and a monthly archive box create dependable rhythms. Use linen binders, brass clips, and thick cardstock dividers so organization becomes a tactile pleasure. When tools carry weight and texture, you're more likely to keep habits. Luxury isn't fragile. It's efficient. Streamlined routines protect time, reduce decision fatigue, and make every workday feel thoughtfully orchestrated from kickoff to close. If this guide inspired ideas, support the channel that brings them to life. I'm thrilled you're here with Decor Like a Dream. Drop your favorite luxury home office tip in the comments, and tell me what you're planning to upgrade first: lighting, seating, or storage. For more refined, realistic design strategies, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, my YouTube channel name is Decor Like a Dream, so please like, share, and subscribe my channel to stay inspired.